The Gobi Desert is a large desert region that spans across northern and northwestern China and southern Mongolia. It covers an area of approximately 500,000 square miles, which is 1.3 million square kilometers, making it the fifth largest desert in the world. The Gobi Desert is characterized by its arid and harsh landscape, with vast expanses of barren land, rocky outcrops, and sand dunes. The climate in the Gobi is extreme, with very hot summers and extremely cold winters. The temperature can range from as low as -40 Celsius in the winter to as high as 50 Celsius in the summer. In the early 1970s, China became more and more concerned about their desert's growing problem, and they began the fight so hard to tame the desert. They have successfully pushed the deserts back, which at least increased the amount of farmland. China is in the process of constructing a new wall. This won't much look like the Great Wall, but it will rather be a large forest plantation in form of a wall. The plan of China is to turn a goblet desert into a forest. But before seeing how China turns deserts into forests, let's quickly know what really causes desertification. Over the past century, the Gobi has experienced significant desertification, which has had a profound impact on the region's ecosystem and human population. Desertification is the process by which land becomes increasingly dry and barren due to a combination of natural and human factors. The Gobi Desert's unique geography and climate make it particularly vulnerable to desertification. With low rainfall and high evaporation rates, the Gobi is naturally prone to dryness. However, human activities have accelerated the desertification process in the region. One of the primary causes of desertification in the Gobi Desert is overgrazing. For centuries, nomadic herders have relied on the region's sparse vegetation to graze their livestock. However, in recent decades, the number of animals grazing in the Gobi has increased significantly, putting pressure on the land's fragile ecosystem. As a result, the vegetation has been removed, exposing the soil to erosion and reducing the soil's ability to hold water. This has led to the formation of sand dunes and the expansion of the desert. Deforestation is another major cause of desertification, not only in the Gobi Desert, but the whole world. The cutting down of trees for fuel and agricultural purposes has led to soil erosion and desertification. Trees play a crucial role in maintaining soil moisture levels, and their removal has led to increased evaporation rates and reduced soil fertility. Without trees, the soil is also more vulnerable to wind and rain erosion, which can lead to the formation of sand dunes and desertification. Mining activities in the Gobi Desert have also contributed to desertification. The region is rich in mineral resources, and mining activities have resulted in the destruction of vegetation cover, soil degradation, and desertification. The extraction of minerals often requires the removal of large amounts of soil, which can lead to erosion and the loss of topsoil. The unsustainable agricultural practices, such as the overuse of irrigation and the use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides, have also contributed to soil degradation and desertification in the Gobi Desert. The use of irrigation systems can lead to the depletion of groundwater resources, making it difficult for vegetation to grow. The use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides can also damage the soil and kill off beneficial microorganisms that contribute to soil fertility. The desertification of the Gobi Desert has had a significant impact on the region's ecosystem and human population. As the desert expands, it destroys habitats for wildlife, reduces biodiversity, and threatens the survival of plant and animal species. Desertification also reduces soil fertility, making it difficult for farmers to grow crops and raise livestock. The loss of vegetation also leads to increased dust and sandstorms, which can cause respiratory problems and other health issues for humans and animals. This was also seen in 2021 when sandstorms engulfed in Beijing and covered 380 million hectares of land in 12 Chinese provinces when it furthermore extended in central China. A lot was damaged by this natural disaster. The government spent a lot to get back the injured people back to normalcy. What has the Chinese government been doing about this? The Chinese have implemented several forest planting programs in the Gobi Desert region to combat desertification and improve the ecological health of the area. These programs involve planting various types of trees, such as willows, poplars, and Chinese pines, in the desert to stabilize the soil, prevent wind erosion, and retain water. One of the most significant forest planting initiatives in the Gobi Desert is the Green Great Wall Project, which was launched in 1978. This project aims to plant a band of trees across the northern part of China to prevent desertification and improve the overall environment. The project involves planting different types of trees along a 4,480-kilometer stretch of land, covering the provinces of Liaoning, Hebei, Shaanxi, Ningxia, and Gansu. The Gobi Desert region is a critical part of this project. In addition to the Green Great Wall Project, the Chinese government has launched other forest planting initiatives in the Gobi Desert. For example, the 3 North Shelter Forest Program aims to plant trees in a broad swath of land spanning northern China. This program involves planting a variety of trees and grasses in different areas, depending on the local climate, soil, and topography. To ensure the success of these forest planting programs, the Chinese government has established a number of nurseries and research centers to cultivate the trees and develop new planting techniques. The government has also provided financial incentives to encourage farmers and local communities to participate in the programs. Despite these efforts, planting forests in the Gobi Desert is a challenging task due to the harsh climate and soil conditions. The survival rate of the trees planted is low, and ongoing maintenance is required to ensure their long-term growth and survival. Nonetheless, the forest planting programs in the Gobi Desert represent an important step forward in combating desertification and improving the ecological health of the region. How has China motivated other countries in line with environmental issues? One key strategy has been to share its own experiences and best practices with other countries. China has participated in international forums and conferences on environmental issues, where it has shared its own experiences in addressing environmental challenges and offered technical assistance and support to other countries. It has led by example. China has set ambitious targets for reducing carbon emissions, increasing the use of renewable energy, and improving air and water quality. By demonstrating its commitment to addressing environmental issues, China has inspired other countries to take action as well. China has also provided financial and technical assistance to some countries to support their environmental efforts. For example, China has established the South-South Climate Cooperation Fund, which provides financial support to developing countries to help them address climate change. China has also provided technical assistance and expertise to other countries to help them develop and implement environmental policies and programs. In addition, China has entered into partnerships and collaborations with other countries on environmental issues. For example, it has established the China Council for International Cooperation on Environment and Development, which brings together government officials, experts, and stakeholders from China and other countries to collaborate on environmental issues. In conclusion, to achieve sustainable development and protect the planet, it is important that we take action to combat desertification and promote sustainable practices. By working together and taking action to protect the planet, we can ensure a sustainable future for generations to come. Well, that's it for today's video. Share your thoughts and observations in comments below. See you in the next one.